Hi everyone and welcome back to the GCSE Maths series. Today we'll be taking a look at vectors in the GCSE syllabus. So, a vector is a quantity that has both a magnitude, which is the size of the vector, and a direction that it's traveling in. So, the best analogy that I can think of is like an arrow. The length shows how big it is, the magnitude, so the size of that vector and the force behind it. And the arrowhead shows which direction the vector is pointing in. So if I'm to draw out an arrow, if I can draw out an arrow like so, the length of the arrow will show us our magnitude, and the arrowhead will show which direction the vector is traveling in. So in terms of general notation, vectors are written in the form like this, A, or maybe they write it as AB. They are written with an arrow on top, just to distinguish between regular lines or regular algebra. Vectors are written with an arrow on top. And in coordinate geometry, they are written as column vectors. So this will be something like this. It's like a fraction with no line in between. Okay, to find vectors between 2 points, what we do is, say we have 2 points, A and B, and A and B are written in, let's say, A1, A2, and B1, B2. The formula for the vector AB is going to be equal to B1 minus A1, B2 minus A2. And that is our simplified form. And then obviously, yeah, from there we just fill in our values and simplify. So the example I've given is if A is equal to 23 and B is equal to 57, then AB will be equal to 5 minus 2, 7 minus 3. So the vector is going to be 3, 4. And there's your answer. So some vector operations, when we add two vectors, so I'm going to do it in, so this is vector A and this is vector B. We have minus 3 and 4. If we were to do A plus B, we would get simply 2 minus 3 is going to be minus 1. At minus 1, add 4 is going to be 3. So that is our answer. Now, if we were to do A minus B, we would then get 2 minus 3 is going to be 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. Then minus 1 minus 4 is going to be minus 5. So that's A minus B. Scalar multiplication is when we times a vector by a scalar quantity, and a scalar quantity can just be a whole number like 2. So 2 times by A, also let's do 2 times by A, we would get 2 times by 2 minus 1, which is going to be equal to 4 minus 2. Now, the magnitude, we work out the magnitude through the formula. The magnitude of a vector v is equal to this x squared component plus y squared component, all square rooted. So if we were to work out the magnitude of b, we would be doing the square root of minus 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is equal the square root of 9 plus 16, which is equal to the square root of 25, which means the magnitude is equal to 5. Okay, now I've got some questions here for you guys to attempt. Please make sure to attempt them, then play on the video for the solutions. So, looking at this question, we have a plus b. A plus b is going to be equal to 7, 11. B minus a is going to be equal to 5, 5. 2a is going to be equal to 2, 6. And the magnitudes are going to be equal to the square root of 1 squared plus 3 squared is going to be equal to the square root of 10. Can we simplify that down? No, we can't. That's the square root of 10. Magnitude of b is going to be the square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared, which is going to be equal to 36, plus 48, 36, plus 48, not 48. It's going to be 36 plus 64. Is that going to be 100? Yes, it is. So square root of 100. The magnitude of b is going to be equal to 10. Okay, that's going to conclude today's GCSE Math series on vectors. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.